Today we watching the Caramano show. I have never watched this on this channel, so this gonna be our first time reacting to it. And the guest of the show is trying to figure out if this is his real father, and if so, why does he hate him so much?
So first of all,
what is he saying?
Let me tell you right now.
You are the problem.
My son.
What he saying?
None of that is for anybody's business.
There.
Secondly, how was life growing up?
I would say that it was kind of rough.
What was your father doing?
Traveling. His mom raised us.
So he was absent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because you raised yourself, is what you said to my producers.
Yeah.
In what way?
Basically.
Wow.
Like helping with my brothers and sisters, doing whatever he may have been doing.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
I see the confusion because you're like, it seems like you don't even have the answers to what was going on back then when you were a kid.
No, I don't.
You just know that you were alone.
Yeah.
Who did you stay with exactly again?
My grandmother.
So you stayed with, was that his
mom.
mother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And was she older?
Yes.
So grandma tried to step in and do the best she could, but she was older at that time.
She was in her 40s or
That ain't
50s.
old. You tried it.
Yeah. I think about 50 though. Yeah, I think about up in her 50s though.
Said he was raising himself because he lived with his grandmom. Come to find out, his grandmom was 40, 50, a younger grandmother. You just wow. Y'all just out there wow.
He just tried it, didn't he? I'm messing with you.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you. But I get it. So the thing was is that at that age, she had already raised her kids, in your point of view.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
She only had one child.
Oh, she only had one
Him.
child. Okay.
Him, look at
When
his
did you
ass.
start-
He over there
She only had
smiling. This man is a legend. You're a deadbeat father who was absent in his life, and you got the audacity to be behind the stage smiling. How the fuck you got any nerve to be smiling? You're being accused of being a deadbeat father. How are those accusations making you smile at all? He just happy to be here on the show. He wasn't happy to be in his kid life. He was happy to be invited on a show.
When did you start living with your father?
At the age of, I would say 10,
So
when
from-
she was murdered.
That's when she was murdered. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, so how was your father abusive to you?
Not really, he chastised us, but
Okay.
as I got older,
Oh no.
Did he ever apologize to you for any of this?
no.
Nothing.
It's always been excuses.
And how many other siblings did you have?
11 of us total.
Oh, there's 11 of you total.
Yes, he has 11 kids.
And what would they say to the way that he
I couldn't say that.
Yeah, they never comforted you and they never said anything about what they witnessed?
Me and my brothers have talked about a lot of things, and they do agree with me on how he has mistreated me and how I was done wrong. And just like last week, I was talking to a brother, and he said that he think that it's too late to restore our relationship.
Kinda is at that point.
And what do you think that stems from?
My mom,
So why weren't you raised with her?
she was doing her too.
Your parents were off doing their own thing. So what do you want most
Oh
from him
my
today?
goodness.
What I want from him is I want him to be a father. I want him to be receiving of corrective criticism.
Got it.
He needs to understand that I am 34 years old and I no longer have no more fight in me to keep allowing people to hurt me. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, you take this.
So I have to let go.
Yeah. You're tired of fighting.
Mmm.
And I don't even know what to say. I'm just speechless.
And you wanted the DNA test today because you think he mistreats you because he thinks you're not his son.
Where's the mistreatment? He just wasn't there at all. How you mistreated when he's completely absent? All 11 kids had to fend for themselves. He wasn't there. Where's the mistreatment? Come
I
on.
feel as though I'm not. Yeah.
Makes sense. Years of mistreatment. And he doesn't treat your other siblings like this, right?
I've never seen him do them like that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But love is not a word, it's an action.
Yeah.
You have to show it.
I'm probably one of the coolest fathers that you'll ever see.
He worrying about being cool. You need to worry about being there, you bald-headed bitch. Listen, I can't do this with that gold tooth in his mouth. What are you doing? What are you doing? That gold tooth shining brighter than his future as a parent. God damn it, man. I don't know what's shinier, his teeth or his head. Playing around.
Raising 6 children on my own, starting in 10th grade, being a child when I first got my first 2 children.
Yeah.
And then as time went on and I had to get the other 4. You can't be a father to a child who's not present. If you're not in the house and you're steadily going to programs.
Who isn't present, the father or the kid? Because now both of y'all accusing each other of not being there. How your kid not gonna be a present child? You the parent, come grab they ass. Get they ass out the street. Come on, man. That's your child. You supposed to know your personnel. You supposed to sit down with your child one-on-one and figure out what's going on. How can I make sure I can be around you without you wandering these streets unsupervised? Where's the parenting? And he talking about he had a kid in 10th grade. What are you doing? He going to school to get his little freak on. You need to study a test, you bald-headed ass.
Not because of nothing I've done, but because of the choices you make. You can't be a parent to someone who's absent.
Okay. So you feel like he was out of the house, and so therefore you couldn't be a father? Is that what you're saying? Or you were out of the house?
No. What I'm saying, him going to programs, getting in trouble in school,
okay,
and being away keeps me from being that nurturing, that loving father that he needs, because I couldn't.
He is chatting. You're supposed to be loving and nurturing regardless of how your kid acting out. You brought them into this world, so it's your job to stick with them above anything else. You wanted the kids, you freaky frog. You a freaky frog. Listen to this man trying to justify why he's a terrible father. Listen to this man.
I couldn't go all over the state of Florida to try to find him. And
Yes, you are. That's what happens when you're a father. You need to travel all over the state of Florida. Because if you love your child and you really want to make sure they stay on the right path in life, no distance is too far to find your child.
Just be there for him. I mean, I love all my kids the same. There's no...
You're lying.
I acted out, though, and because I didn't feel as though I was loved. And that's the truth.
So
there's no lying.
Did you raise him?
I raised him and his brothers.
Okay. Because he says the first 10 years of his life, more so, he lived with your mother.
We did.
That's not true, because what happened was when I got custody of them, my mother stepped in because me being a teenager.
So how old were you when you had him?
16.
Oh, my God.
Okay. And he's not your first, so at 16 you already had 2?
Yes.
He was a fast little boy out in them streets, not wearing that Jimmy Mac, hitting it from the back. He nasty, bruh.
And so 16 to 26, I understand. So you're going through your own things. You're trying to figure out your own life. He's craving his mother's validation and love. Was she 16 as well? She was?
Yeah.
And so you just want your parents around during that time.
Right.
So you were there, but you couldn't fully be there because you were younger.
Right. I was in high school.
Yeah, okay.
And, you know, just going to school, trying to be a parent. I mean, learning how to be a parent early age. But at least I did step up to the plate to get them. I could have just let them go into foster care or go into the care of the state. But I stepped up.
And they applauding his raggedy ass. Why y'all think he's here on this stage and his son not loving him? Because he's a good father? No. Just because he didn't let his kids go into foster care don't mean that he had their best interests at heart, because this child is up here feeling neglected. What are you talking? They're clapping. They're clapping. The only thing that should be clapping is your hand smacking that bald ass head.
So what exactly were you doing as a young father, a young teenager, from your opinion?
Well, I was going to school.
Yeah.
Just pretty much trying to live and then be a parent. You know, I was dancing for rap groups, going in and out of town.
Okay.
And my
that's where the traveling comes from.
Yes, that's where the traveling
What?
comes from.
Got it.
Doing concerts, and my mother would step in.
But he was never present, though.
Got it.
Because he was always gone. So he doesn't understand that that is a void that I still live with, but I no longer live with as of today. Like, that won't happen.
Yeah.
Like,
what does Ricardo accuse you of?
This man was traveling around the state not to be a rapper, to be the background dancer for the rappers. I'm sick and tired of y'all. This man is being an absent father because he want to chase his dreams of being Chris Brown and stomp the yard. What the fuck are you dancing around the state for?
Huh?
What does Ricardo accuse you of?
He accuses me of not loving him, not doing for him like I do for the rest of the children. Mainly, he thinks because of his sexuality.
These two bald-headed bandits are one of the same. They both having kids at 16, 15-year gap between their child and them. What's going on here? And he the host of the show. He can't even help the situation. What's happening here?
I don't have a problem with his sexuality. I have a problem with it when he gets overboard. He starts doing things, saying things that he shouldn't say. When I come back with the lashing of the tongue, it's because of the words that he said. See, it takes two to have those things. I'm only going to take so much of you talking to me any kind of way. I'm the parent. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that the parent is right, but I'm just saying you have to respect your parent. And you have to be careful what you say, because when you always be ready to handle the heat in the kitchen if you're going to throw the heat out.
Oh. So why don't, but as his father, why don't you just walk away then when he starts to get it? Because we understand, and you're a very smart man, when kids lash us because they're going through pain. I was a young father as well, so my child was born when I was 16.
These two bald-headed bandits are one of the same. They both having kids at 16, 15-year gap between their child and them. What's going on here? And he, the host of the show, he can't even help the situation. What's happening here?
So I understand that there are moments where, like, even now, there's only a 15-year difference. And so when he says stuff to him, sometimes I see a grown man. I'm looking at him like, if he was on the street, it'd be a different situation. But I have to click myself into, I'm the father. So your words are coming from a state of pain. There's something that's hurting you from something in your childhood, from your mother, something that's hurting you, so I can't match your pain. So why don't you, in those moments when he hits, as you said, brings the heat in the kitchen, why don't you just walk out the kitchen? Why don't you just say, let me walk away?
Well, I'm not that guy.
Got it.
I'm not that guy.
And I'm not either, and that's the thing. Like, yes, he is my parent, but he has not been the role model as a father.
How did it make you feel that he wanted the DNA test?
Well, I was shocked.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, a DNA test does not make him not my son.
Have your other kids talked about him to you?
Not really.
There has been conversations because in March, somebody made a statement of a life insurance policy.
What?
That automatically drew up more anger towards him. And because now I feel as though you're going to other siblings of mine talking about my personal business when that's not their business.
Got it, got it.
And it was under the impression that that would be my policy. So he's been having me pay that policy. And
so you're feeling like he steals from you? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, because I am not the policy holder. He's the policy holder. I have asked my dad to change over the policy. He won't even release the policy to me. I'm paying the money, but he's
it
telling
doesn't
me.
make me feel no way because he know his situation. He can't get insurance unless he's up under me, period.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to put your business out there, son, so please remain. Please, please keep
that's
it
what
real.
I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying you don't want your business out there,
It's
so
good,
understand,
though, because
understand
at the
the
end of the
reason
day, Daddy,
that I have the policy.
it doesn't have nothing to do with no
Son,
business. You're stealing from me because I'm paying my money.
So
There's
you just
no
recently stopped
justifying
paying your insurance.
It doesn't matter, because you won't release the policy. They say you can give me the
whoa.
policy. I talk to the
Son,
people.
I know what the man sat down and told
Daddy,
me. Listen, son.
you are a hypocrite, and that's what it is.
You never sit here and
Daddy,
call
you
me
are a hypocrite. You done cheated on your nah, Daddy, come on now.
What happened?
Yeah, come on now.
He cheated on
You done
what?
cheated on your nah, Daddy, come on now.
So hold on.
Yeah, come on now.
I see it.
Yeah, come on now.
I see exactly.
You're
I see
the
it.
problem.
No.
Yes, you are the problem.
Let me tell you right now.
You are the problem.
My son.
So first of all,
What is he saying?
Let me tell you right now.
You are the problem.
My son.
What he saying?
none of that is for anybody's
he's
business.
there.
Secondly, I saw
can
exactly
say
what happened.
He's not told.
He nasty.
But your pain,
Yeah.
which I understand your pain, and I acknowledge your pain, but I do understand how I saw the breakdown happen in real time that we just talked about before.
Yeah.
Of like, you're saying, let's not go there, let's stay
What?
calm.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm gonna keep pushing you. I'm gonna keep pushing you.
Not how he talked to me.
How he gonna try to blame the son the way the dad start talking too? Hey, yo, they both are bad. I see why they can't get along as a son and father. Both of them crazy. Yeah, they both need to get away from each other, acting like that on TV. Imagine how they act behind closed. Come on, man. They had to censor what they were saying. You lucky we couldn't hear that. You lucky we ain't know. What he say to him? He said his son sucked pee-pee. You think that's what his dad yelled? Look at this lady. What did he say? What did he say? Cause look at their reaction to what he said.
So first of all, none of that is for anybody's
he's
business.
None of that is for anybody's business.
Heal yourself. yourself.
I'm good on him.
As
bro.
you're trying to heal.
I'm good on him, and I'm telling him that to your face. I'm good on you.
Well,
the
then,
relationship
let's figure
as
out.
of today,
Let's figure this out because I
Yeah.
think the thing is if you're saying that you are done with your father, it's
Yeah.
what you at least need to know if he is your father
Yeah.
or not. So this has
That's
the
good.
DNA results to show
Yeah.
this is your father or not.
Yeah, he
All
does
right?
that all the time, though. Yeah, he is my biological father.
Why are they clapping? He don't want him in his life. What are they clapping? That is your dad sitting right there that's never going to be in your life again. What the fuck are we clapping for?
And it's all good. And because I did this for my release, I will no longer let him hurt me. I have a lot of anger towards him, but I still love him. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to let him disrespect me.
I understand that.
Period.
I understand that. I
He
understand
didn't
that.
raise me, period.
We have confirmed that this is your father.
Yeah.
Horace, this is my question for you.
Yeah.
Would you be able to commit to walking away? Because I saw, this is the thing now. Now, I saw what happened. I saw where you tried to say for about 2 minutes, and this is not taking away your pain. Let me be very
good.
clear. I see your pain. I understand what you're going through. But I also understand, and I'm looking from you to father. I saw you get to a place where you're just like, we're not going to go there. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. And then you said, okay, we're going to go there. Can you commit to, in those moments when you hit your moment, just walk away? Because in this moment, even if you would have got up and just walked off, then he wouldn't have felt the embarrassment. He wouldn't have felt whatever he's feeling, the disrespect.
Just
You
be
just commit to
expressing
just
myself.
walk away. It's the pain of a child feeling lost, isolated, alone, confused. That's all I'm hearing. And it turned into an adult who's still lost, isolated, confused. And you're his father. You're his father. And as his father gave him this pain, unfortunately, because of the absence.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to fully be able to heal it.
You
but for him
can't.
to have, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh my God. He crying harder.
What's going on?
He just said he was good.
Doctor?
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show. I'm
Can you
done.
make that commitment for him?
No,
Can you make that
no, I don't want it.
I came
I
here
do not want it.
against my wishes, against my family's wishes.
don't want it.
came to the show because he wanted closure.
I don't want it.
I came,
No, he
and
does
regardless
not.
of the outcome,
I'm done. I
And-
don't want it.
regardless of the outcome,
I got it.
whatever happens from this point forth,
I'm
moving
good.
forward, I'm good.
Will be
Which I
blocking
think-
him when I get back there.
Which I think for you,
yeah.
whatever choice you need to make
I
that's going
have
to make you
to.
feel healthy.
And for the better
That's a
of my
choice.
life, I have to make that choice.
And I respect
because
that choice. You have the choice to say, I'm going to commit to doing better, or you got to walk away too. He's already setting the boundary. But if you really want your son and you don't want to like end up one day not having your son, you got to make the commitment. Do you want to commit to try doing the work and maybe one day he'll be open, or do you want to walk away?
I could commit, whether he does the work or not. As long as I do the work, door is open.
Well, that's good. Listen, I appreciate y'all both being here. May I have a hug? Because I'm sorry for what you did.